Yeah, guys, so I'd like to try to do a different kind of commentary where I'm just kind of playing the hardcore world and doing commentaries that way. I don't know. I think it sounds like fun personally. I'll see how you guys like it. So, we're going to be trying to look for like a fortress or something while I explain kind of what happened here to you guys, just kind of. There we go. That should give us enough blocks. So when I was maybe like 10 or whatever age, that looks scared me. When I was like maybe 10, the the age that like, third graders are. When I was that age, I must have been a horrible child or something. I got sent to the office so often. And most of them were from my music class because during the music class I'd get way too into the music and I'd like when the teacher told us to stop singing, I wouldn't hear him and I'd just keep on going. Like I was, oh no. I don't know why I panicked. That did like 0 damage. He dropped nothing. Okay. Probably my favorite instance of me not stopping singing was apparently the teacher told us to stop singing, and like little kid me was standing there, eyes closed, singing, conducting. And I don't know why the teacher didn't like this. This seems like the kind of thing where if you do this, a teacher should like it. I don't know. Weird thought. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This is like my water bucket clutch basically now. I think I do actually need the string, so this is handy. A little kid me was a monster in music class. But that's not all. I think I think another instance that I personally really like, and this is going to sound really weird, but during lunch. So I'm sitting there tickling my friend at lunch. We were having spaghetti that day. That's a very important detail. Remember that? But basically, what happened was the lunch lady saw me tickling my friend, and she saw that he was wearing a white shirt. So while I'm tickling my friend, she sees. I don't know what she saw, but to her, I think it must have looked like I was assaulting him or something, because she intervenes, screaming like, "Stop!" Oh, like, oh, what did I do? And little kid me is panicking now. Oh no. What did I do to invoke the wrath of lunch lady number 1? And she comes over and she's fuming. She goes, "You you can't do that." And I'm like, "Why not? We're just chilling. We're having fun." And she's like, "No. Can't you see him? He's wailing. He's crying. He's very obviously not having fun." And it's like, no, he's crying from laughing. It was something else. And then she goes on to explain that if she catches me doing that again, I think it was something along the lines of I would be suspended because she gave me detention that day. Okay. So to preface this one, I can't remember what exactly I was doing in the halls, but I know it wasn't anything bad. I don't know why I was so dramatic about seeing an arrow fly at me. I think I've been doing too much PvP. Like, legitimately, like I freaked out when I saw that arrow. I was like, "Oh no, it's over." That clock is just going, man. Nice. Well, looks like we're mining for ancient debris now. Ooh. Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. So basically, I think I was just doing stuff with my backpack in the hallway, but um this kid who was walking by behind me ended up tripping. This kid tripped and they fell, and the teacher comes over and just starts yelling at me for tripping this poor defenseless kid. You know, what did he ever do to me? And he threatens to tell my parents. But I mean, like any little kid, I think I was within my rights to be absolutely terrified when he said he was gonna tell my parents. I mean, if I remember correctly, little kid meat. Yeesh. Like I started crying because of this guy. This guy, you know, big adult, little boy. I, I'm I mean, as a little kid, adults were terrifying. And I think for good reason. I mean, have you ever met one of those things? Okay, I think this might actually be the worst one I've had. And this one is so basically I am trying to think of a way to phrase this. I was playing this game with a kid and I kept winning. And he was getting increasingly mad, completely unbeknownst to midget me. And he um he like slugged me in the face. Looking back on it, I probably had it coming. I don't know what I said, but I probably said some real. But I was probably mocking him. My ego was probably through the roof in that moment. He was probably putting me in my place. But that kid slugged me in the face, and it's such a funny thought to me now that I ended up going to the principal's office for it. Like, you got beat up by a. You got beat up? Pff, you know what that means. What? You're in trouble. It's my hole. Let's just place a few random crafting tables. Bep. But I am still to this day convinced that elementary school, despite having some very harsh moments for little kid me to handle, they was probably one of the best school years I've had, simply because of my absolutely insane experiences with it. You know what? To heck with it. We'll craft a new pickaxe and we'll see what that gets. Bip. Yes, I craft a bunch of shovels when I enchant things. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we just found our netherite pickaxe. Well, through all of my hard work and rambling about being, you know, just a random detention, the fact that I was a smooth criminal by age 10 really says a lot. But, I mean, I failed my mission successfully. I may not have gotten the nether fortress I was hoping for, but now I have a netherite pickaxe, which is way better, honestly. Well, I think that'll do it for this video. Sub. Bro, at the moment I end the recording, it starts raining.